We are live. Hello, Big Brother fans. Welcome to Michelle and John's live feed update for this week. Big quick reminder, you can buy the live feeds up until Monday in the bulk discounted package. Buy them through us at yourrealityrecaps.com. Also, check out our recap shows on Big Brother. We do them every week. They're funny. We're all funny. Also, check out Michelle's blog on Big Brother at yourrealityrecaps.com. It's great. There's tons of information.
Yeah, well, don't oversell, John, because I've been laughing.
I'm overselling you.
You know about, let's talk about overselling.
Okay.
Helen oversold. She oversold her whole HOH. The house guests refer to it as HOH-itis. We know it as a bunch of other things. But yes, she made deals with everybody and tried to make the safety parameter was her, Alyssa, Andy, and then it was like, oh, and you've got to promise that you're going to keep your attitude this way. And I mean, it was, we know, Helen.
She turned into mom, right? Okay, tell me what the real deal is. Tell me what was the alliance. Okay, mom, calm down. Everyone from Twitter to Facebook loved Helen until she got HOH, and everyone's like, your head has gotten so big. I'm excited to see what Helen's going to be like next week now that she's not HOH.
Well, now that you bring up the Helen trying to get everybody, I think Helen was more like a lobbyist, and because she's a politician, that's what she wound up getting. She wound up getting everybody together and saying, hey, guys, you can go in there, let's pass this bill. We have to make it right for everybody in America this and America that. Helen, you pissed off America.
You did. We're all pissed off.
You know, we don't want to be used like that. I mean, I don't want to be used like that, you know?
No.
Yeah, so they wound up that we had to say goodbye to Chief Cherokee Man last night.
The Cherokee Wonder is out of the house, right?
Yeah, go smoke 'em peace pipe, Cherokee boy. Hence the name of my blog. But I think he played them that whole week thinking that he was going to be the good boy. Sit, heel, give me a paw. He wasn't ever going to do that. Thank God that the scrambling that went on always went back to Amanda, who is most level-headed in the house, and saying, nope, we got to get rid of him. Nope, we got to get rid of him. No matter what, we got to get rid of him. So, bye-bye, Cherokee boy.
Yay, it was great. It was the best he ever looked in the house, was on the block.
I saw him prepping beforehand, and I'm not even going to talk about what's happening with this, but he stood there with a can of mousse and, was slicking it back and then slicking it back and making it. I was just like, dude, you're leaving. It doesn't matter. You were told you were leaving. You were told they didn't have the votes. Okay, you want to look nice for Julie. Gotcha. You screwed it up in your speech because whatever Julie was going to talk to you about, you saying about your poop in your goodbye speech kind of just said she wasn't going to talk to you that much.
Well, I mean, even in his goodbye speech, I mean, he was just like, I have nothing to work on physically because I'm just, such the specimen, such the Adonis. But internally, I probably need some work. You think so? Hello? Mm-hmm. And did he play the game too hard, too quick? Absolutely. He just got way above and beyond. He was a bully in there. I'm glad that he says he's not a bully outside of the house, but we'll see. Who knows? I can't wait till he reads and catches up with everything and just sees really how America feels about him.
Well, Jeremy, you could come on this show with 2 gays or maybe 3 gays, and then we'll see how we judge you.
Redeem yourself.
We're going to judge you. Yeah, so Jeremy's got 901. Spencer got the 1 toss vote from Aaron. Aaron gave, this great thank you, everybody speech. Judge's speech was hysterical. Judge's speech was like, I want to thank my job for letting me be here. Wait until he gets home. Bye-bye, job. You fucked that up. Sorry, you can't believe this show. In all honesty, I wish the production would have said, maybe you shouldn't thank your job. Like, when your speech by me again? Yeah, why don't you leave them out? We don't have enough time for that. We don't have enough time for that. Just say we don't have enough time for that. And then him being like the nice man saying, I want to thank my lovely girlfriend that I love so much. Dude, you're in the house saying how much you think Jessie is hot and how you want to poke your boner in her back. I don't think that she's going to want too much to do with you when you come out, you freak. Sorry, even if he wins, I'm going to stick by that one.
Oh, totally. So, Michelle, last
Yes.
week I was live tweeting the show, or actually this week, you tweeted a picture of Jeremy in the baby outfit and stuff. Tell me what exactly was going on with that. I mean, it cut to it really quick last night, but not enough information for me. So, what was his whole strategy to just try to what?
I think this was more of a Gina Marie thing, and Gina Marie just wanted to have the girls do like this whole dress up thing. Gina Marie is missing what she does in her real life, and it's, you know, she's dressing up the girls. You had Alyssa playing a Jersey girl, you had Helen playing a Jersey girl. They learned a dance routine and a pop pop pop, and in the interim she wound up asking, I think, production for a baby outfit or some sort of outfit that they can give Jeremy and dress him up as, and it was a baby outfit. So he decided to use it to his benefit. Caitlin wanted nothing to do with him. She was like, he's embarrassing. My parents will be upset if they see him in this. And that's where that came in from. It was more of a dress-up night, and he was the only male that participated in that.
Well, Caitlin thinks that is going to embarrass her with her parents. Wait till she sees all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, you know, so she's got a really hot video that she was in. I think her parents know that she has to do things risque a little bit in order to get some money in her pocket. I don't know if this type of risque is what they wanted. So we had the HOH Big Brother royalty game last night, and it was Q&A, and it was about, like, what would America think more about this person and that person, and it's really to give the house guests a little idea about how we think they are, and we'll flat out say Judd won HOH, which is great.
Woohoo!
Yes, he's walking around with the little crown on his head, which I'm sure is going to piss off a few people by the end of the week. But a lot of people took offense or like questioned why were they thought this or that. And the first person that came in and wound up being consoled was Gina Marie.
Gina Marie. Now, does Big Brother allow you to take medications in there? Because Gina Marie,
she only wants her soda. She doesn't want meds. She doesn't do drugs. She doesn't drink. She only wants her Coke. So
and Nick cereal, right? When they moved the cereal box from her
well,
nightstand.
it was okay. The whole Nick thing is really great. So you know, today, in between everything that they're doing, somewhere tonight they're doing the POV and they're going to be doing the Have Not. Later on tonight, I'm probably sure they're going to hold on to it for After Dark. Is they're going to have a Nick memoriam. Because taking his stuff and hiding it wasn't enough to where she broke down enough. Now we have to now see her physically cry and, like, you know, sob and have this memoriam for him, and so he can get past it. And she said she would if they did it. So she postponed it from Wednesday night to tonight.
Wow, and that memoriam's probably only something you're going to see on the live feeds that you can get right here at yourrealityrecaps.com.
Shameless plug.
Discount until Monday, so go get them.
That's right. Bulk early bird package is gone. Now you can only get them at $9.99 a month, and yeah, throw a couple of dollars at John and Eric. We'd love to see it. Yes. So the beauty about Judd winning HOH is this might be a week where he can come off without getting blood on his hands. And Judd has been the nice guy in the house. Judd has been the low-key guy. He apparently has a temper. We've seen a little bit of actions from him. What you need to know about Judd is to take out your bass and up your treble in your audio so you can hear him, because the man mumbles to death. So when he makes his noms, I hopefully will be able to hear it. Last night he wasn't sure where he wanted to go. His hands for him to stay with clean hands. He needs to do what Helen wants him to do. But Amanda doesn't want that. They're talking about right now putting up Gina Marie and Aaron, or Aaron and Caitlin, or Caitlin and Gina Marie.
So Amanda's not wanting to put up Howard anymore. I know that was her big thing this week.
No, she wants Howard up.
Yeah.
Amanda is still on that same...
On the Howard train.
Yeah, and she's absolutely 100% right.
She's 100% right. Yeah.
This guy has been playing everybody in the house, whether or not he's
throwing competitions. He's been lying. And
that's the whole thing. You can't size somebody up if they've been throwing comps, and that's your worst enemy when people have done that in the past. Yeah. Now that he's not only been caught in a lie once, but caught in a lie twice or 3 times, like, there's no reason to keep him in the house. The only person that is opposed to this whole plan is Alyssa. Guess what? She's not going to have MVP this week because we are!
We're the MVPs. We're the MVPs.
We're the most valuable bleeps.
So, Michelle, who are you nominating this week, Miss MVP?
I went and pounded on Howard.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Howard needs to go up on the block only because it keeps the blood off of Judd's hands. That's the first thing. Mm-hmm. Anybody else, it's sort of like a waste. Like, you really wanted to have at least one strong person out, or one person that rocks the boat out. Right. Alyssa is dead on set for Aaron to be on the block. So Amanda's trying to make it to where at least Judd nominates Aaron, so that Alyssa is stuck with either putting up Howard or Spencer. So those are the little juggling balls that are going on. Who did you vote for, John?
I think I'm going to pound on Howard myself.
Ooh, nice.
If there's anything left of what you've done, I will take the rest of it. I'll take your leftovers.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'm really pissed off about him playing Candace the way she is, and after being so smart.
I know. Candace, I love Candace.
She was so smart figuring out the boys' alliance, and she just is like, Howard's a good man. Howard is a good man, but you're in a game. Right. You're in a game, you're in a game, you're in a game. I don't care who you are, what you promised me, whatever. We'll figure that out on the outside. Right now, you're in a game. Candace, get your head on right. You're not going to believe that he lied to you. You're not going to believe that he's playing you. What's it going to take? Put him up on the block. And then the other thing is, in order to secure that, is you put Candace on the block. So, if Judd didn't want to get blood on his hands, then he can go and put up the 2 women, because Judd really wants a girl out. And then the Howard Spencer thing could be like a nomination. But if it was May, I would put up Candace and I would put up Howard and then say, Aaron, you need to fight for your life. And we kind of know that Aaron's going to be nominated if it's America, and they'll throw her up there.
So you're watching all the live feeds. What is Judd's relationship with Aaron? I mean, do they seem pretty friendly? I don't know if he really quite likes her like the way we do, right?
You don't think Judd likes Aaron the way we do? We like Aaron?
No. Is that what he said? We don't like Aaron. Does Judd like Aaron? Because I don't think he does. How's that?
He tolerates Aaron. He actually dislikes Gina Marie more because of all of the Nick wallowing that she's been doing, as opposed to anything else. And he thinks Gina Marie is skating through the game and that she needs to be put on the block. In all honesty, his target is Gina Marie and putting up Aaron. He wants a girl gone. And he might want to preserve something that he might have with Spencer on the side, but he knows Spencer is dirty too, so he's not so keen on that. But he doesn't want to piss off that many people. If he puts up 2 out of the 3 girls from the other side, nobody's really going to be mad at him. But he would rather see, from everything that I have heard him say, Gina Marie gone.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody in the house is going to be mad if Gina Marie's gone, or even Aaron at this point.
Oh, my God. I'm just going to say, not for nothing, she is entertaining when everything else is, kind of dull. All right, we had the whole week of Jeremy and Caitlin, you're leaving, and they're trying to get in some love time.
Right.
You know who else was smacking the sheets real crazy?
Who?
Amanda McCrae.
Wasn't it like dry humping?
Well,
Or was it dry? Do we know if it was dry or not?
yeah. It was bad. I mean, listen, all right. Everyone thinks that Amanda is this older woman, and listen. There's only a couple of years between them. I mean, big deal if it's a 5-year difference. If
Right.
McCrae has an older soul and is somebody that she connects with, them. Is it going to be long term? I don't know. I don't care. But Amanda, Daddy's watching.
And also, too, that's a good segue with Daddy watching, especially when they were talking and the parents were talking about Amanda's parents and McCrae's parents. But my favorite part was when one of the questions in the HOH was who lives in their basement, wasn't it? And it was the right answer was McCrae.
It was McCrae, yeah.
Amanda's face. Like, what? He's not this billionaire tycoon.
But she knew that already, so she was just kind of like playing it.
But I think in the back of the head, she's hoping it's not. And just like her parents, they're just hoping it's not true.
Yeah, sorry to say, Pizza Boy is Pizza Boy, and he's actually a big, huge feedster, so who knows? I don't know. We've got a couple of alliances that have eroded. Arose from Helen's HOH, and one is called the Goof Troop, and the other one is called the Knockouts. And the difference between the Knockouts and the Goof Troop is that there's no Alyssa and Helen in, I think, the Goof Troop. But anyway, it's going to end because they're never going to be able to keep it secret or straight, because I can't. It's like...
Right.
You can't have an alliance within an alliance and then not expect somebody to spill the beans. So,
especially at this point when they're all talking so much because Mother Helen had gotten everyone together, right? So now everyone's kind of on alert as far as, we don't want to lie, don't want to do this, where am I in the house?
I would be lying. I would so be lying to Helen right now. I would be knowing that it makes her neurotic, I would just throw like little things at her. Not the way Aaron does, because Aaron just comes off completely unbelievable now. She can't do anything about her game. She is alone. But I would probably, like, if I was Gina Marie, I'd be going up to Helen and I would just be throwing like little curveballs at her and just toy with her, just to have some fun, like a cat with a mouse,
Well, they can sit there and cry together, right? Gina Marie can cry about Nick and Helen can cry about Howard lied and I trusted him. Oh, God, there's a lot of crying, ladies, in this game. Why?
Why? Because Helen decided to play the I'm a mom, I'm going to fake cry card. But guess who knows about this? Andy, Amanda, McCrae. They all know that Helen's been fake crying. Alyssa. So they're not going to believe it when it's Helen's turn to either be on the block or to, whenever anything goes down, because we saw her play that card all last week.
But I mean, does that really work though? I mean, is her kid like bedwetting and she's like, "Oh, honey, just stop wetting the bed for mommy, please"? Is it really working?
I think that for last week, it irritated everybody enough to where they were like, "Stop beating me over the head like a dead horse," like type deal. Howard was saying it, Spencer was saying it, McCrae and Amanda were like completely over it. So if she uses it again, I have a funny feeling that somebody might call her out on it. Aaron might call her out on it because she's not in power anymore. Caitlin might call her out on it because Caitlin's walking a tightrope here. She lost a man that was killing her game, and now she's got to play for herself, and she doesn't have to be loyal to anybody. If she's alone, she doesn't have to be loyal to anybody. You're valuable now because you're alone.
Right. Absolutely. So her value went way up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so yeah, we talked about that there's no MVP vote, and I'm just going to say that this MVP vote that America gets to cast, if production tells the house guests, if they, make an announcement with the POV, like, all right, America is the POV, is the MVP, and the new nom is this, that won't put any blood on anybody's hands. But if they don't tell them, everyone will now do what I think the MVP was supposed to do in the beginning, was to keep it secretive and let everybody start finger pointing.
I think that's what they're going to do. That would be really exciting to see, especially since they're finger pointing at Alyssa, and she's like, "Wait, no, I'm not. I swear. Yeah, right. Now you're lying."
Right, and here's the other thing. They threw a wonky lie at half of the other house saying that McRae was MVP last week and that Spencer was his nom. And now that might come back and bite him in the ass on that one, too. So if Big Brother, if CBS, if production does not tell them that it was America, it could really play in their favor and stir up that pot there, which we definitely will need. You know,
I hope that's it. I can't wait.
Yeah, there was a lot of gameplay for these last 3 weeks, and this week, they might want to skate through, but just Julie saying, expect the unexpected, freaked Judd out. Judd is thinking there's a coup de Jeff. He's thinking there's a double eviction on Sunday. He's thinking that there's going to be a Pandora's box coming in. I mean, they're going to fly a helicopter into the middle of the field and evacuate everybody. I don't know, Judd. But you're absolutely off here. But it just was enough to start freaking out one or two people. And their minds are going. Those Adderall minds are going to be thinking.
I love the Adderall minds.
Sorry, I'll take it. Didn't mean to be an offender here, but sorry. Oh, my God. What else?
So what else? Do we know what happened after Julie made the announcement? What was the house like? Was everybody just speculating stuff?
Everybody was.
Yeah?
They kind of were just more worried about what the unexpected was. Judd just wanted to get into his HOH and get his beer. The have-nots wanted to finally eat, which is fine, It's tough on them, knowing that they have to wait that extra day until midnight and not have the energy, I don't know. I feel bad for them when they're have-nots. You got people that are eating their have-not food, which is driving me nuts. It's the only thing they can have if they go through the trouble of making ice cream. Gina Marie, leave the protein ice cream away. Like, just stay away from it. It was made for the have-nots. And that's the other thing. Helen is trying to orchestrate that all the people that have been haves and never experienced a have-not should volunteer. That's her game plan. I would never, ever volunteer to be a have-not. I don't care if you're suffering. If it's you, better than me. And Jean Marie's on the same thing. Like, John.
Well, I don't even care about the food or the porridge or whatever the hell it is. The booze. They can't have booze.
Yeah, well, Jean Marie doesn't drink, so she's the only thing.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. She doesn't drink?
She doesn't drink. She doesn't do drugs. The only thing she likes is her soda. She wants her Coke.
She needs to do drugs and drink. It would relax her.
I will say that the person that Gina Marie was the night before the feeds when they did that, oh my God, I don't know if you saw it, but they did some stupid talk segment show where Helen was screaming in like she wasn't wearing a mic, and we want to thank everybody and thank America. And listen, the best show ever that was ever done inside the Big Brother house was just the tip with Reagan and Brittany and Hayden. Right. Like, you can't beat that. Stop already. When something is good and it was fun, leave it alone. Don't try to mimic it. You're going to fail. And it failed horribly. I mean, it was more like a grilling panel, and it was like, I don't know. It was just like, I guess since we had Hatgate, it probably was more like Watergate. Like, I mean, it was really bad. I just forget that. But the Gina Marie that was there that night and yesterday, before she cried and found out that she was the one to most likely cry, she was the one I think that production probably saw and said, hey, she'd be really good. And they just didn't know that she was going to be a freaking meltdown in the show. I feel bad for her. Hopefully things will change for her when she comes out. So the plan is to make a nomination and to keep all your people close. And guess who had to be close to Judd last night?
Who?
Jessie. She slept in his HOH bed. Jessie. Yeah, there was still another Bedgate Part 900 going on last night. Aaron was pissed off that Alyssa and Helen wanted to take back Caitlin's bed that was actually Alyssa and Helen's bed that wound up being somebody else's bed. And Aaron was like, well, they can't just come in here and take it. Spin my head now, because isn't that what you just did last week? Isn't that why
Right.
there was a flipping of the bed? So Aaron's like, I'll just put my bag on it, and that'll be the end of it. That didn't work. Caitlin's like, I'm over you, Aaron. I'm over the drama. I'm over all this crap. I just want to not be here. I just can't believe I have to be fake to all these people. I think Aaron knows what she has to do.
And if she just puts her swastika patch on her bed, I think nobody will touch it after that, or at least hang it on the headboard.
Ouch, John. Right.
Every time that girl opens her mouth and was trying to be nice to people and then sitting there in the mirror with Jerry, it just takes so much to just be so nice to these fucking, we're winners and they're all losers and it's just so hard for the winners and it's not fair. Oh, Erin, God,
Yeah.
I can't wait for her exit interview. That's all I have to say.
I know the other night she said something about a bull dyke too, so come to me, Erin.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Oh, yes, she did. I don't care. Wait, Aaron, I'm going to shave my head off and I'm going to interview your ass. And you're either going to sit there and fucking take it or you're going to cry like a baby and leave. I don't care. Either one. Yeah, so today they're going to have the have-not comp. They have them up right now. They let them sleep maybe about a half an hour late. Amanda's going to run around and try and make sure that Aaron is up on the block so that Alyssa, if she gets MVP, which they're under, can put up Howard. And who knows if they're going to have a regular have-not. Howard threw the have-not comp or tried to throw the have-not comp last time and wasn't successful. So the Aaron mission is to make sure that Gina Marie grabs all the bandanas in case there are teams, and she wants Gina Marie to hand out the bandanas to the people that they want to have with their teams. I think it's going to be a regular food comp where you have to win this for the house and that for the house and this for the house. And then the house will have 1 week where everybody is on like a limited food supply. How are you feeling about Alyssa's chances right now in the game?
I think Alyssa's doing really well. The only thing I didn't like this week is I really wanted her to put up. I agreed with Amanda. I wanted her to put up Howard. I think he was just more of a threat than Spencer. But at the end, Jeremy was backdoored, and that was just the best. And I think Alyssa's doing much better. It's going to be interesting to see when they think that Alyssa's going to be MVP again this week. She's not, whether they tell the guests or not, just like you said earlier, Michelle, and just all of that kind of chaos erupting in the house. That's going to be exciting to see. If Julie doesn't tell them, I don't think she is.
Right. Yeah. I think Alyssa's her game is going to get better. Listen, she's laughing, she's smiling. That's pretty much half of what we want from half of the house guests. We want them to have a good time. We don't want to see them be in like quick breakdown mode and fight and struggle mode from the get-go. Alyssa knows what it feels like. Right now she's a little scared that Judd might use her and or put her up. And she said, I don't want to be used just because I have the MVP. So this we'll see, I guess by Monday we'll see what happens because.
But isn't that how she was selling herself just a few weeks ago, saying, use me for the MVP, keep me in the house? Because
she had that tool to use it. But now she's formed at least somewhat of a friendship and alliance with people that'll say, oh, well, she did do this for us. She's not good at comps. Like, what is she? She's just going to be a vote for us, so why don't we keep her? In these middle weeks, if you're a vote, you're going to be kept. If you're a vote, you can float. Yeah, go ahead. Right. I know that was so bad. but I'm bummed. But it's probably what it's going to mean true to everybody. You got to get out the other threats that are your threats.
Right.
Now, one thing that was said that was brilliant last night by Jessie was she told Judd that Amanda is running this house, and Judd agreed. So
I agree.
If Judd wants to pull a major back door and get Amanda out, he would have Caitlin, Aaron, Howard, Candace, Jess. He's got the 5 votes that he needs.
Yeah.
Done. Spencer would be on board. Like, it would be a major thing. He'd be able to reel in McCrae. Everyone wants to bring the boys back. But he would get out somebody that has a major control of the house.
Well, I think, too, cutting off the heads of all these showmances, like Caitlin's head was cut off with hers and Jeremy. That's a really, really good prediction, Michelle, as far as getting backdooring Amanda. And he could have McCrae. He could reel him right in.
Yeah, I think that they're still worried about the girls having an alliance, and I think Judd knows that he can beat a girl maybe at the end, but he's still gonna need a guy to help him through a little bit. His Judd's mumble charm is only gonna last so much.
True that.
Yeah. So the last thing I want to talk about is Judd's shirt.
Judd's shirt.
His bear shirt. It has now made it to the 4th person on the show. Just like the Roseanne show, the shirt has now gone to McCrae, and McCrae did say, yeah, at every special event in the house, that shirt's going to be worn. So for people that need to know where the shirt was bought, it was bought in Walmart. And it's definitely in the men's section or the junior section or what have you, but that section in Walmart, and you can probably go ahead and find the Judd Bear shirt, because apparently it's bringing them all some luck. So I'm going to run out and get one because I need some luck for myself.
Me too, and you heard that right here at yourrealityrecaps.com, where you can buy the live feeds discounted till Monday.
What? We're gonna buy live feeds. Buy live feeds. Because it's all gonna go down soon, and you're gonna want to see it. Especially you don't want to miss, anything that happens with our fan fave Alyssa. We kind of want to see Alyssa do well because Rachel was so nice to be on our show, but because we love Rachel, and I think Alyssa needs a chance to actually fight now and be in the game without anything else. Assisting her in any manner.
I absolutely agree, and that's the other thing I'm liking about Alyssa is I'm starting to see Alyssa. Rachel, we love you. You've been on our recaps, but I'm starting to not see Rachel anymore. I'm starting to see Alyssa, and I like it.
Yeah. So hopefully she'll last at least until jury. That's the main thing. People want to make it now to jury. That's their goal. That's my goal. I want to see at least her make it to jury. I don't want to see any of the cattiness go down, but I kind of think it's going to happen. And I see a guy being involved in some of the cattiness too.
Hopefully Andy. Come on, Gay. Use your special powers.
Oh my God. We didn't get through the show without talking about Andy. Damn it. I had this one goal, John. No. Andy wore on my nerves. Andy was popping in and out like a weasel in every conversation.
Totally.
And everybody knows that Andy is running with information. Will they know enough to take him out? When you need to start to divide, you need to take out those that are doing the running back and forth. And Andy would be that person. Andy has not won, a comp, just, a have-not thing. So he's not a threat in that avenue yet.
Right.
Yet. But
I don't know if we kill the messenger yet. Eventually, I think we do, but not yet.
Yeah. If they have that double eviction, I see Andy being in the mix of that. Because I don't know. But yeah, too bad we didn't make it through without talking about Andy. Andy, we're going to watch you on the show, too, but,
yes.
Dude, man, you're killing me on the typing.
We love you, Ginger Snaps. We still love you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to get back to the live feeds and the coverage there.
Wrap it up. Let's get back to the live feeds. Everyone, please tell us your predictions this week. Comment below. Your reality recaps. Read Michelle's blog on Big Brother and what's going down in the live feeds. Watch our show about the live feeds. Get the live feeds from us at yourrealityrecaps.com and just click on the live feeds logo that you see on our website and watch our shows. Our recaps are hilarious, and always we like to know what you think, so comment below.
Where can they find you, John? With all of that.
You can find me at Twitter, at Comedy Jonah on Twitter. And where can we find you, Michelle?
You can find me at You Got Russ on Twitter. Make sure you hit me up hard.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
All right, guys, you're out of here. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.